Oh, Coco, I almost smashed you. I'm sorry, sweet pea. Hello, Buck. Buck, 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 Buck. Only your first only because you knew I was coming on and you were ready. Hello, whoever else just came in. I'm fixing it. If it's not Alice, hey Jody, hey Brian. I gotta hit Alice up because I don't know if she's gonna get the message. Okay. How are you guys today? I guess I'm gonna have to talk to YouTube because if it's not showing there's people here, it may not be recording all the minutes and stuff like that. So anyway, so how is everybody's day today? That now it's showing everybody. Hey Margie. And excuse the mess. I'm in the process of throwing stuff away still. I don't need half the stuff that I have. I'm throwing away stuff that that I haven't touched. Well, if Woogie comes on, I can't promise you it's not going to be poop, okay? First, we're going to discuss my washing machine. I did, well, it's not new. Everybody knows I bought one. I used it today. I wanted to get used to using it before I did a video on it. So I'm going to do a video on it. And it worked good. I know Woogie just does not bite his tongue when it comes to his bodily functions. Don't know what it is. Just don't talk about meat. It's my son. My grandson played his first baseball game of the season today. They lost, but they put up a good fight. They might have won it. There'd have been more than one umpire out there, but yeah, he's been without meat too long. Okay, let's not talk about butt rashes, okay? But we will talk about Buck because he left yesterday early because he wasn't feeling good. And Brian, I told him what you asked if he had rabies. And he said he had a fight with a possum and the possum bit him, but that's not true. No rabies yet. Yeah. But okay. Excuse me, it's beer night tonight. I did a little bit of shopping yesterday and a little bit of shopping today. And I actually got food in my refrigerator. So, who's the lucky winner who just came on now? Hello, is it Alice? I don't do grape juice. I don't like grape juice. I know that cold front that just left Arizona the other day is here. Well, sometimes you got to reset, Brian. And I got my Deep Woods off ready. Hey, Chris. And another one's on. Is this Alice? My neck is stuck. Hang on. Okay, unstuck. Hey, Wookie, what's up? Yes, I did. With all his interesting videos he's been putting up lately. Good for him is right. I'm gonna. Oh, I'm sorry, Wookie. Peachy Keen, I haven't heard that in a long time. Oh, I didn't even watch Camo Dave today. I was doing laundry in my washing machine. I wish I knew PJ's number because she always seems to miss us. Fantastic, Wookie. Yes, I do. It's a lot. It's a lot of work compared to going to a laundromat. But if you figure, let's say I go to laundromat once every 2 weeks and spend $20, $30. The only time I have to go to laundromat now is to do my um dog bedding and my bedding. I need somebody to design me a sticker. Lettuce, lettuce, lettuce. Hey, Joyce, how are you? That's fantastic, Joyce. Swamp, we were just talking about you yesterday. I was wondering where you were. Are you okay? I feel like we're on the Waltons. Hi, John Boy. Or good night. Okay. Why June? All the snow will be melted by then? Oh. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow, Dairy Queen is giving away free ice cream cones for the first day of spring. I told my daughter she may have to. Oh, that's right. She's going to be in Macon with my son. They're going to be looking at apartments for him. No, I won't be because I won't have a vehicle. If Richard takes his motorcycle, I've been telling Rosie she may want to just bring his truck over here. Oh, fantastic. It was in the 60s here today, but there wasn't a lick of sunshine. So it was kind of chilly and windy. Tomorrow it's going to be 66, but it was in the 80s last weekend. But it's slowly going to go up. My son is going to be here be at my daughter's over the weekend. Did you? Oh man, I love that Colorado River now, and I love Parker. Hey, Mike, congratulations on 750 subscribers. And mini, no, not minivan Mike. What's his name mentioning you on your sticker on on his channel? Camo Dave. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Margie's the only one who seemed to saw it. Camel Dave. Oh, okay. My son-in-law used to work for FedEx, and when they started dating, my son-in-law, she stole this from him. So we were at the ball game today, and I had my sweater on, and it was too cold. So my daughter went to the car and got this out for me. And oops, I neglected to take it back or give it back to her when she dropped me off. So she'll get it this weekend. But yeah, it's just it's big, speedy delivery. Yeah. I don't know about that. Yeah, well, she'll get it back this weekend. She can wash it because it'll smell like smoke and she'll get irritated. I'm not going to wash it in my new washer. Oh, the game was all right. They only had one umpire and they made a bad call. The other team even said it was a bad call, but they lost, but it's okay. That's life. And they took the loss good. And that's even better because they got to learn sportsmanship. And we had a good time, except it was cold. And my daughter gave me your thing. Yeah. No, we don't. Baseball's just fine. Baseball is just fine. No. I don't think they play that way here in Georgia. It may be in California. Oh yeah, my little grandson thinks I hung the moon. I I told my daughter, I said I forgot to get butter yesterday, and he said, "Well, Granny, we got butter at the house. We can let you have." And I'm like, and Rosie went, "Oh, you know, it's like he's so sweet when he wants to be." Well, Brian, that's where most of it started. Everybody deserves a trophy. No, no, they don't. If they don't work hard, they don't deserve a trophy. Well, it started there and it slowly started moving over, but Texas isn't that way. I don't think Georgia's that way either. And a coach did mention, he said, you guys took this loss well, and you got to be a good loser as well as a good winner. Yeah, and you got to be. Yeah, Thirsty Tuesday. Granny had to have a beer after being, and then here, Margie, you'll appreciate this, right? So I'm walking. It was at the 4-H, not the 4-H, the Boys and Girls Club, and on the ground is garbage, and so I start picking up garbage, taking it to the garbage can, picking up more garbage, taking it to the garbage can. My daughter says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "These people are pigs." And then we drive down one road. I said, "One day you're going to have to drop me off and then come back a couple hours later so I can pick up garbage." I mean, OCD. And my RV looks like it got torn apart, but it's in the process of being rebuilt. But I was like, "Oh my God, garbage all over the place. This needs to be cleaned up. This needs to be picked up." Yes, that's it. I knew, and I'm gonna video this road because it's nasty. It's nasty, nasty, nasty. I told my daughter, "Why doesn't somebody pick this up? Doesn't somebody adopt highways or roads around here?" She said, "Oh, well, I don't know who the land lives. Or it's right behind her apartment building. It's like a boulevard." I said, "Just one day you're going to have to let me off with my little grabber and my plastic bag and rubber gloves, and let me have at it because it's driving me crazy. I said, this is the dirtiest city I've been in a while. Look at all the garbage. And she looked at me and, yeah. And these parents at this ball game today, they got up and left, and I started picking up their garbage and throwing it in a garbage can. Well, they need to take somebody and do it. It was disgusting. And when I pulled in here, I smoke cigarettes, but my cigarettes go in my purse if I'm out in the open or out in public or I had picked up maybe 150 cigarette butts just on my lot. And it's not done. I'm gonna have to. Well, that's a good thing. It is. It is. It's disgusting. You know, if I have to start cleaning stuff up and then leaving them in garbage bags and then calling the city and saying, I cleaned up your boulevard, the garbage bag is on this corner, you need to come and pick it up. Maybe they'll get the hint. They got college kids here. It's a college town and an Air Force town. After they mow is when it really is bad because it spits up all the garbage. Well, I would take a picture of before and after. Well, the other day we were all sitting out here, and I'm trying to not beat it, but I'm trying to get this across to my grandkids. Um, I was picking up garbage, and Rose is like, "Mother, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm picking people's garbage up." I do too. I don't ever chunk. My son threw a cigarette out the window, and if we weren't on a highway going 80 miles an hour, I was going to stop and make him go pick it up. But by the time I realized what he did, don't you ever throw a cigarette butt out the window. Excuse me, I got to go get rid of some beer. I'll be right back. Say hi to Coco. Oh, no, you didn't move at all, Coco, did you?
It is yucky, Jody. I mean, she's like, she's a diva. That's disgusting. I mean, throw it in the garbage can. Throw it in the garbage can. Don't. It interrupts the stream and sometimes it interrupts it for life. So, yeah. I got to turn the heater on in here because it's chilly. I got chilly at the ball game and I can't get. Piss on them, right? Hang on, I got to put this heater on. Here, Coco, I'll let everybody look at you while I'm doing this, okay? Everybody look at the diva. There we go. The eye is on. Hey, look. All right. Well, we don't go too south. At least it's just who started this conversation? Oh, Jody did with her pee bottles. um, well, you said something about pee bottles. Okay, but enough of the, because we get onto that and then we get on to other subjects and things go south fast. They've already gone south. Yeah, Jody did, talking about the pee bottles. Who, me? Jody says, no, not me. uh, no death and no poop. We're talking pee. That wasn't a rule. That was just Brian's wishes.
Oh, I just got it. Okay, let me see what kind of picture you sent. Oh, oh, that's so pretty. Thank you for sending that. And she is right. That was beautiful, Margie. Thank you. Um, she was right. I mean, well, you are a beautiful woman, Margie, inside and out, honey. Truly. She sent me a picture of a sunset that I'm missing. There was the sun here today was setting, and I said, "Oh my God, it's huge." That son of a gun was huge. And you're sticking to it. Margie is awesome. You ought to see her in person. She made me breakfast. Boy, it was good. French toast. Damn. Yeah, that's supposed to be tomorrow, but the sun going down was huge, and I told my daughter, I said, "Oh my God, it's huge." We went over the hill, and she says, "Oh shit, I haven't seen it that big before." Well, Buck, you and I can travel that way together. Her and Jeff are they make a good couple. They play games, they play cards together. They If my mind doesn't go in a gutter at least once during these conversations, we have a problem. What's the matter, Coco? Are you dreaming? Coco's dreaming. He can hear me, I imagine. Hi, Jeff. What's up? Oh, Lord, here she goes. There's a dog barking outside, and it's a big dog. And now she's hyperventilating. She's trying to find a spot to look out the. I think the neighbors with the tent camper are moving. I think. Calm down, Coco. Calm down. At least she's not barking. I got her to where she's just hyperventilating, and eventually she'll just ignore those other dogs. My daughter was pulling out, and this guy walked by, and it looked like part chow and part other dog. And she took off running, and her lead stopped her. And she stopped dead, and she was like, she wasn't barking. And my daughter said, "Oh my God, she's a mental case." Yes, she is. What is it? Don't. If you gotta go potty, you got a pad right there. No, I'm not letting you OUT. No, you're not going out to chase dogs. Hang on. Oh, she beat me in the chair. I know, right? This I may have to end up getting her a what's that nose? A muzzle when I take her for a walk. Yeah, yeah. Because she tries. But Mike, when Mike and I were at Fortuna Pond, we would take the dogs for a walk every day. And she'd go after a big dog, and a big dog would bark at her, and she'd run behind Mike. It was funny. But when she's tied on the lead, they go out quite a few times a day, and we sit outside, and Mike knows how she is. She gets all excited and starts hyperventilating when she sees another dog. What is that? Oh, Pinterest. And then all of a sudden the other dog would come after her. No, her bite is bad. She's bitten me. We had a battle again today with the harness, but then I figured out how to get it off of her. When we go out, I sit down, she jumps in my lap, I put the harness on, put her to the side, then I grab the lead. She likes to put on a good show, but she's really a scaredy cat when they bark back. Yeah. So today I brought her in again, and yesterday she ran around with her harness on, half off and half on, because she wouldn't let me take it off till I had to take her back outside or hook her up back again. When I sit down, she jumps in my lap. I hook her up, put her on her lead, and let her outside. It's a 20-foot lead. And then she came back and she gave me a fight again. Now, if I sit down, she'll jump in my lap and I can take her lead off. I mean, her harness off. And well, thankfully, Clyde doesn't bark. So Coco doesn't bark that much either unless somebody knocks on the door. Or unless she's watching. Who was she watching? She was watching Chris yesterday and started barking at him. But otherwise, she hasn't been a very bad barker. What's the matter, Clyde? Do you have a nightmare, baby boy? Go ahead. Go. Mama's got you. Good boy. Well, Coco does not like cats. The people across the way have a cat, and it runs free, and it came over here and puked. Well, in the next neighbors, these lots are pretty big. I'm gonna have to do a video on it. Maine Coons, my mom used to have one. They're big ass cats. And all I remember is his tail was huge. Ocelot, they're almost extinct, Buck. They're down in Texas in the Trinity River bottom, and I saw one day and I almost cried. They're one of the most beautiful kitties. Well, they're kitties, but they're not kitties. Well, they're all okay. Let's say there are not very many ocelots in the United States anymore. But I'm not going to the Amazon to check because there's too many other deadly things out there that will get you. Well, what are you coming back out for? Is it hot for you? Sleep on top of the covers. You're not comfortable? Mama trying to fix your bed the way you like it. There you go. I texted you, Alice, and said I was on. How are you? Check your text messages. Let me make sure I texted you. Yep. I texted you at 9:13 my time, which is 8:13 your time. You go to Amazon, go to Australia, go to Africa. I'm sorry. Not me. Unless I'm in a car moving fast and they can't catch me. Yeah, I texted you because when I first came on and you didn't show up right away, I said I better text Alice. And it shows I text you at 9:13 p.m. my time. Actually, I was on the yeah, don't talk about spiders. Ugh. I mean, I'm not afraid of them. I just excuse me. The only kind of spiders I like are the garden spiders. When we were at the van build, there was a tarantula walking across. That thing was huge. Somebody just picked him up in his hand and took him down to the bottom of the one of the washes and let him loose. As Buck, he was staying in one of the forests out there, except it's still winter, so they did that. They did the lawn today and had sprayers out. We're spraying for something. I don't probably fire ants, thank God, because I have two over here. Buck, are you still with us? Ah, there we go. Well, the banana spiders, if they're the same spiders, they're just garden spiders. They've been beautiful, huge spider webs. Texas, I run into a few black widows and brown recluses. Camel spiders in Iraq. I've never heard of a camel spider. I'll look them up. I'm not going to Google them right now, but who's got their who's got their Alexa on today? Did you make it to the store today, Jody? There's fire ants here. You missed it yesterday, Buck. Everybody's Alexa was listening to what we were saying. Right? It's winter out though, Brian. Who wants to go outside in the cold? I darn sure don't want to. Oh my God, Jody. Yeah. Buck, were you on here when Mike told the story about his mom? You know, sometimes we have lurkers, and his mom was listening in on one of the conversations, and I said, Jody, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize in advance. I said, Alexa, what's 0 divided by 0? And her Alexa answered her. He said, I got a story. My mom was watching your chat the other night. We thought I got in trouble for something. You need to update your Alexa for the cookie, Jody. She's going, damn it. Why did you say that? Because I don't know if you were on here that day. I asked my oh man, yep. No, she's gonna be arguing with me. She said, "You just woke her up." My favorite thing was all I used my Alexa for was I said, "Alexa, what's the temperature and what's the forecast for the next 5 days?" And she would tell me. So Jody's fixing to hear her temperature. I do have I gave my Alexa to Chris because I have it on my computer, but I do have a Google Home here somewhere, or a Google Mini. There it is. Oh, that's what that, see, here it is. And Margie's got hers put up in the cabinet, and I have the Google Home, and I haven't even messed with it. Well, I didn't say it that loud. That's a good thing. Otherwise, you'd be listening to the forecast for the next 7 days. That's what, see, this one doesn't do that because I like listening to that too. I would have liked to have had it in the desert. Welcome back, Joyce. You don't happen to have an Alexa, do you? I gotta charge this up. It would have been nice in the desert to have thunderstorm sounds. Now, the other day it thunderstormed here, but there was no wind. And it was pretty nice to just lay there and listen to it. And no leaks. All my caulking, no leaks, no leaks. And I got paid today, so I actually went and bought cigarettes. So I didn't have to make anymore. It is great news because it rained like a booger bear the other day. Well, Alexa is a little different than Google. eBay. I don't give a crap about eBay. Look, I went through like 8 tubes of caulk so far, and then I still got some here. Wait. And my chore for today, besides doing my laundry, was I opened up my drawer and all I had was wads of electronics for different things. So, and they were all tangled up with each other. So I put everything in plastic bags. And now, I mean, when I want something, all I have to do is reach in. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, that'll be good to know because the sun is going to be shining tomorrow for the first time in like 5 days. So I'm going to be looking out. Brian, I gotta say that between Google and Alexa, they'll get your things in order. You can, like, if you're cooking something in the oven and you don't have a timer, you say set the alarm for 20 minutes, and 20 minutes later, oh, are you doing anything wrong, Brian? If you're not doing anything wrong, it shouldn't bother you. I mean, they do go into these things if you murder somebody and check to see what's going on. Matter of fact, my vape is probably charged. See my little vape? I took it to the ball game today so I could puff on it. Now I think I'll do this Google Home. Oh, damn. This doesn't work. It's too big. Ah, now I know what one of those cords were for. And I know exactly which one it is. This, no, not that one. Where did it go? I'll find it. Maybe it's this one. Because it's got a longer. Maybe it is that one. Wait a minute, I missed. Brian, he is watching every time you use the internet or phone. Oh, good night, Mike. And again, congratulations on your subscribers. Holy crap, this isn't long enough for a. I guess I can plug it into my computer. Hang on, give me a minute. I need an electrician to come in here. There. Oh, look. Google's working. No. I haven't painted anything recently. The eye. Well, no, that's the eye. That's my heater, and it worked pretty good last night. I woke up very comfortable. It wasn't that cold, but it was cold enough to get the chill off. And being so I don't have to pay for electricity, I'm going to use that instead of my propane. But you didn't see me before because I pointed this at the. When my son takes the TV and I can get that all organized, the new cabinets up there. But Joyce, the handles on the cabinets are gonna, right now they're, if you look, they're gold. They're gonna be chrome. Well, I know this one gal who paints rocks, and she's starting to leave them whenever she goes somewhere. Yeah, the gold has got to go. What I want to do is get some wood big enough to just take that cabinet down, cut it to that size, get rid of the mirrors. And look, my clock is still on Texas time before the time change too. Now I'm hot. Good Lord. Let me turn this thing on low. That thing only takes 800 watts on high, and it oscillates. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me take off this FedEx shirt. That might be one of the reasons why I'm so warm. Okay. All right. FedEx shirt is off. No, I'm not taking this shirt off, so don't even ask. Well, I've been moving around so much. When I was in Arizona, it was an hour off. I was out. It was always on Texas time. It's still on Texas time before the spring, whatever. But I've got to change the battery. Yeah, Brian, that's kind of like the geocache kind of thing. No, it's not on time. It's 10:15 here. I'm on the East Coast now. Let's see. It might be. What time is it there by you, Margie? It might be Margie's time. Yeah, I took off my. Well, this is what I went in, and then I just took off the FedEx sweatshirt. It's 7:16 there, so it's on Mountain Time. Because it says 8:16, so it's on Mountain Time. Poof, different clothes. This used to be my favorite shirt. It still is. I like it. It was getting warm in here. I had the heater on. What's the matter, Sweet Pea? There you go, lover. Go, baby. Go. I haven't gotten any painted done, Joyce, but PJ said she was going to go out and buy some chrome paint and start painting things chrome just so she could see what it looked like. Go. She missed the chat, I think, because she was at work last night. So she made a comment. God, I want to be nosy and look at what they're doing next door. I think they're packing up to leave, which would be good because it's a camper trailer, meaning, you know, the old trailers where they lift it up and then the sides come out and they're tents like. I'd have to, let me turn off the light. Hang on. Pop up. Yeah. Hang on. And hang on. I'll be right back. Look at me being nosy. Well, shit. I can't see a thing. It's darker than dark. Oh, I just sat on Coco. It's darker than dark out there. I can hear them. It sounds like they're loading stuff up. God, I hope they loaded up some stuff today and took off. I don't know what. I can't turn my light on unless I let the DOGS out. No, they're not really bad folks, but because they got a pop-up camper, you can hear everything they say. Every word. She put her outside table in the truck and she put something else in the truck today and took off. No, no. And then they got a portable building behind them. And I think that's their bathroom. I think they go to the bathroom in there and shower and stuff. When it rained the other day, boy, they was out there with broom sweeper or it's they're not bad people. They're just and they every once in a while I get a whiff of pot and I'm sure it's them. But the only reason they're here because they were grandfathered in when the new owners bought the place. I could flash flashlight at him. Joyce has. I mean, it's a good couple's couch for them, but not for anybody who's around them. Now I gotta turn the heater back up because I took that comfy old FedEx thing off. But this was not a good idea for going to the game. And that's right, Joyce. But, some people can't afford RVs or, don't think about vans or trailer pools and stuff like that. And they got to do what they got to do. But, I don't know if they're moving or if they split up or what's going on. But she was moving all sorts of stuff today. And gone most of the day. Hang on, I'm going to look out my bedroom window. I may be able to see better. I'm going to turn on my light outside. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. I've got to get a picture of it so you guys can see. Hang on. Coco, what you looking at, baby girl? Okay. I know I do need your ninja skills. Okay, Buck, quit being a smart butt. I turned my light on outside and I could see up to their rig, but I couldn't see their rig, so I'll let you know tomorrow because it's it's late and they have to quiet time starts at 11 o'clock here. I do need your ninja skills, Alice. So come to Georgia and teach this young grasshopper how to be a ninja. Well, I didn't have the bedroom light on, so they couldn't see me look out my back window. The convenient thing about this refrigerator is it's right here. And I can reach in. You know what I keep forgetting is popcorn. The RV toilet is right. The toilet for the and showers are just right over here, so that would be kind of. Oh, well, that was nice of you, Brian. That's 2 dead soldiers. Okay, Google.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup.
Oh, he can't connect to my Wi-Fi. Oh, well, thank you, Brian. I don't believe I've ever heard of ABC Minimalist Life. Everybody seems to be jumping on the live bandwagon, and I've been doing it for over a year and a half. Ah, okay. You know, the one thing is I because I'm not done with my RV yet, and I'm being lazy, and I can't be lazy anymore. I've got to get my stuff together and get this RV done because my money's gonna run out soon, and so I need to get everything done like the brakes. There's a guy here, a garage here, that told me what was wrong with my brakes, and he didn't even look at it. And if he fixes them, by God, he's going to get the, I'm going to, oh, excuse me. Yeah, don't rate me on that, people, because it was a 1. But I've got to get things done on my RV and finish the painting and buying the stuff that I need. And then what I think I'm going to do is take a personal loan out, consolidate all my credit cards. You were going to give me a 4. Well, I thought it was a 1. But drinking beer does that to me. It makes me blah. Anyway, so by June, I have to have all my shit together. Excuse my expression. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And apparently I'm going to use my refrigerator as storage. And then use this little one, because this one can run on my solar as I'm driving. And I like that. That makes me happy, because I don't have a 3-way. And if you don't have a 3-way, when you're driving, it's unsafe and you can blow yourself up if you have the propane running on your refrigerator while you're driving. So this one I can run on my solar. Oh, what was that? Did I sit on you? I don't know, but I get to sit back, people. Pizza planner is to pay off your highest rate card with extra money. Then, well, hey, PJ, good to see you made it. Welcome. Oh, here she comes again. I don't know what spooked her, but come on. Come on. There you go. But you lost your spot. Mama gets to sit back. Oh, crap. I almost knocked the desk over. There you go. Say hi, Coco. Anyway, well, most of my cards are almost paid off. And I need those cards as my emergency fund. So, the one with the highest balance is 66% paid off. Forrest Gump wave. Yeah, my care credit, that's paid off. I have that for the dogs, just in case something happens to the dogs. And then that's paid off. And my Amazon is almost paid off. And my cards are 90 or 80% paid off. Let's say that. So I just want to take a personal loan out, get one payment, put it all together. I know you love your truck, and I'm glad you do. I think it's fantastic. So then I'll just have one payment, and I'll know exactly what what I have to spend. Home Depot, yeah, forget it. Buck, kiss my foot. Quit bringing up that. Yeah, I'm going to consolidate everything. Then I'm going to put all my credit cards in one pile. I've got 1, 2, 3 cards paid off. Tacos. You know that, are they street tacos or are they hard shell tacos, Wookie? Yes, kiss my foot because I don't like saying kiss my arse because a lot of people would like to do it. So sorry, I went there. Oh, soft tacos. They're street tacos. They're good. Well, I have a tramp stamp tattoo that says kiss this with an arrow pointing down. And well, I've got a Fry's Electronics credit card and I've got an Ulta Beauty because I used to, you wouldn't know it by looking at me now, but I was very well kept when I was working. And I got my Ulta card. They've both been paid off. Care credit's been paid off. Amazon's only got like 100 and some odd dollars left to pay off. I'll take care of that next month. Well, PJ, if you'd have seen me, my hair used to be perfect, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I've got my Capital One, Credit One, 2 of those, and Home Depot. Damn, Home Depot should have never given me a credit card because that's one of my favorite stores. Well, thank you, Jody. I'm I'm happy when I'm on here with y'all. How about that? Eh, This 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 chat makes me happy. The people on here make me happy. We've got a wonderful group of people and you can't go wrong with that. I don't know, you were on a couple weeks ago, but it was very stressful. I gave people wrenches just so we could get rid of the trolls. Well, thank you, Alice, honey. I want to hug your neck. I want a Whataburger. We are a happy bunch for the most part. And if somebody comes here unhappy, they usually end up being happy. Buck, are you there? Well, I'm glad you found us too. I go to Home Depot, Joyce, because I love Home Depot. I just love Home Depot. I don't know if they get it or they don't get it, Jody. I mean, online friends are wonderful. And everybody that's on here now, okay, I'm just making sure you're okay. Well, they gave me a $5,000 limit, and I'm like, say what? And I kept it under. I bought first thing I bought was a $1,000 generator. Lucky I didn't buy two of the other ones and piggyback them. Oh yeah, Jody, if you ever need anything, if you need to talk, come on here. We'll listen. PJ, I got her doing it. That's my boat. I had a Sears card, and I my thing when I had a Sticks and Bricks was appliances. And I bought after my kids left. I drove my daughter to Wisconsin so she could go to college, and took the Amtrak back. And the next day, I had my husband take me to Sears, and we bought a dishwasher. My daughter says, "Why didn't you buy a dishwasher when I was home?" And I said, "Because I had a dishwasher. I didn't need one." So I had a Lowe's credit card. I paid them off, cut the card up. I had a Sears, paid them off, cut the card up. Um, a couple gas cards, cut the cards up. Yeah, that's what you said yesterday, Jody. You're not sad. It's not a matter of being sad. It's a chemical imbalance that we can't help. Um, some people are thrown into it to post traumatic stress. Um, God love old Brian's heart. He's got it. I've been diagnosed with it. Um, pretty bad. And but they put me on medications and it works somewhat. But I need this chat just as much as you guys need me, because the only person that's on here that doesn't have issues um or doesn't talk about issues is Margie. Margie's a happy-go-lucky woman that got a wonderful husband and a good life. And I'm glad she decided to come and join our chat. And Barb, she's good. I mean, but we all have our problems. Oh, you're welcome. I miss you so much. It took us a while to get to know each other, and right we got to know each other, I had to leave. We do all have our issues. I mean, there isn't anybody on this world. Don't you? Oh, are you growling at the computer? Look at this Maddie hair. That's why she's got to go to the groomer. See, for 9 years of my life, I was with a narcissist that beat me almost every day. And then if he, hi, baby, if he didn't, if he didn't beat me, he pulled me out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning and told me what a piece of shit I was. And after 9 years, you start believing that stuff. And I finally got away from him, and I won't ever be put in that spot again. That's one of the reasons why I don't date. Okay, Buck, hurry back. Yeah, he was 16 years older than me and got me when I was 16 years old. All those narcissistic son of a bitches, excuse my language. I'm not monetized, so I can swear. they they well, he used to put, if you saw my face in the sunlight, he used to put cigarettes out in my face and just broke my nose I don't know how many times and cut my throat and poked the I mean, I could go on and on and on, but that's part of my post-traumatic stress. I was only 16. And those, Jody, when you said narcissistic son of a bitches, well, I'm glad you didn't fall for it. Now, I'll never fall for it again. I can see a narcissist coming from 100 feet away. And that's why I don't date anymore. That's why I don't see men anymore because, um, you know, what do you want? I know exactly what you want. Oh my God. Why my left arm? So everybody's going to get a bird's eye view of Coco because she wants to go to sleep in my arm. This is how she likes to sit. That's why I love animals more than, yeah, see, more than I love people. What's the matter, sweetie? What's the matter? Mm, what's the matter? She's look. She's trying to go to sleep now. That's this isn't gonna work. Oh crap! Somebody hit that because I. Thank you. Jody, they brainwash you, and well, Buck, damn it, I'm sorry. Is it buffering for anybody else? I can't hold you like this. It's my hurt arm, baby. You gonna give mommy a kiss? Yes. Margie's there. So how's your jetpack working for you, Margie? You ought to see her when she's brushed. Buck calls her Gizmo. Don't feed her after midnight. Well, if both of you are on it, I imagine. I got Clyde sleeping on my foot and Coco trying to sleep in my arm. Ah, okay. Well, she's got the ears. See, if Margie or Mike was here, you could be in their lap instead of mine. Let me put her down and she can. Okay, down, baby. Mom will move forward so you can sit in back of me, okay? My arm can't deal with that. There we go. She likes being in back of me or in my arm, and since the shoulder got broke, it's still not right. So now she's turning around because she's got to be facing that way. She's a little lover, but oh my God, Clyde is sleeping with his nose. Gizmodo champion. Welcome back, Wookie. I want some tacos. Can you send them to Georgia? Now you got me hungry, you fool. I got some smoked sausage, but I didn't get any. What's it called? Cabbage. So I've got to get some cabbage. Oh, you can keep the hippie tacos. You made your parents hippie tacos? Shame on you. Protein. They need protein. I got cheese. I bought a 1 pound thing of shredded cheese for the dog so I don't run out for a while. PJ, I don't know if you want to know. Brian, he's up by San Francisco. You actually had pork? And I like enchilada sauce. Tofu. You ever try to feed me tofu and bleh. I've had it before. No, Wookie isn't a sleepy weed kind of person. He's not he doesn't fit in with the California crowd. I know, right, Margie? I like bean sprouts in my chop suey. I love beef enchiladas. Num, 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 num. I'm sure you didn't eat the pulled pork yourself. Bean sprout and stir fry is good, yeah. No, 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 Wookie. Tofu is not great. Yuck, 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 yuck. Eat too much tofu and you're gonna. Tofu is made out of soy, and that's a woman's estrogen replacement. Kale is not good. It's pretty flower or a pretty plant, but no. No tofu, no kale, no raw spinach, none of that. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, my tongue is white. Now I'm gonna go wash my tongue. I like beef, chicken, fish, shrimp. Good night, Buck. Sleep well. I don't know, PJ, because Woogie comes on and tells us what he eats, makes for his parents. I don't like avocados either. They're too oily. Wookie's on here. Watch it, Brian. Good night, Buck. Sleep well. I don't like avocado. It's too oily for me. It's too kind of like beans. I don't like the texture. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, Wookie. Well, thank you, Joyce. You brought it up, Brian. Poppies. Poppy festival. Yeah, let's talk about poppies. They're beautiful flowers. Oh, I'm so oh, I understand you're serious. I love poppies. I would love, love, love to see the desert bloom this year, the super bloom. Sal and Sharon were talking about going to see the super bloom in California. Poppies are beautiful. Well, the super bloom has happened. You met Sal the other day, finally? Next time you see him, give him a hug. No, it's not Bud Light, it's Keystone Light. You saw the blue can and thought it was Bud Light. No, I don't like Bud Light. Oops, what? Sal is, you know, they seem so straight laced on their videos. I was talking about them because they put me on quite a few of their videos when I was there. I don't like anything with lime. Anyway, and we would always seem to meet up at in Parker, or I was in Yuma, and they showed up at Yuma, and they called me Sal called me a jack in a box on one of his films because she always pops up. Well, anyway, but um, I enjoyed my time with them. I really did. And they're funny as heck. You would not know it by the video, and I said that on one of my videos. I love Sal and Sharon. Sharon is hilarious, and Sal plays the straight man and doesn't play. I mean, that's just the way they are. But they're hilarious to be around. And somebody said, well, they ought to show that on their videos. And I told Sharon somebody had said that. And I noticed that she's been showing on some of her clips the funny sides of Sal, because they are wonderful people. Wonderful people. And if they come, they're talking about maybe going to Buffalo for a while this summer. I may meet them on the way back. But I mean, everybody I met out there, my favorites are Sal, Sharon, and don't get a big head, Margie, Barb, Scott and Terry are great when they're not being swarmed by people. Aja is fantastic. Dory is wonderful. I got Dory's number, speaking of which. I forgot she gave it to me. And I have to see if she's doing okay. But, I mean, did we freeze? No, here we go. Well, oh, okay. I got their number, Sal and Sharon's, and the only number I don't have, I think, is Aj's, but I never asked for Aj's. Dang it. Oh, yeah, she's. What is this? What is this for? What is this? I don't know what it's for. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Trust me. Aja helped me home one day. We were, of course, Totally Kathy is nice. I'm subscribed to her channel, but I don't go to her live feeds. Scott and Terry is Destination Open Road. Aja is Pandemonium. Barb is the old farmer's wife who comes in the chat once in a while. Dory doesn't have a channel. But Dory is just sweet. Everybody loves my cane that Dory gave me. So, it's I don't know that Dory is even subscribed to me. I'm gonna have to text her and ask her if she's subscribed to me. Sal and Sharon are SNS and the RV Cats. And I've never been able to make it to any of Totally Kathy's live feeds. Oh, you'll be able to meet us once you get on the road. Buck and I were talking today, and he's by himself and I'm by myself. And I said, I need somebody to travel with, somebody that, I had to leave everybody there and come in this direction just to find everybody was coming in this direction. But I ended up traveling by myself. A full tiny house was right behind me by a few days. Honey, I had family business to take care of, but trust me, the grandbabies are well worth it. I mean, my 3-year-old grandson is precious. He's like, Granny, we got butter at our house you can have. I mean, I'm like, oh, you sweet little thing. Except he's 3 years old and he asks questions. Why do you have this? What is this? What is this? Why? 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 Why do you have this hammer? I said, that's for hitting kids in the head that ask too many questions. Yes, we do, Margie. And and then after I said, he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because it's driving me crazy." What is this? That's a screw. What it for? To put in there. Why? To hold it. Why you got this, Granny? Why you got that, Granny? Why you got this, Granny? What's this, Granny? Well, I mean, he just my daughter. I thought she was gonna fall out of her chair, laughing so hard when I said that. Yeah, I know, and he's only 3, but because he's got an older brother, he's got a very big vocabulary and he puts sentences together quite well. And you know, he uh, he was mad because they picked me up to go to the baseball game, and he couldn't come in and say hi to the dogs, and it was. And my 7-year-old grandson, today after the game, he didn't run to his mom and dad. He ran to Granny, and he gave me a big old hug and a kiss. And when he was here the other night and we were watching Harry Potter, he got up from the couch and he just took his arms and he put it around my neck and he kissed my head. And then he went and laid back down again. And that was the 7-year-old. And I was like, oh my God, kid, what was that for? Because he just almost put Granny in tears. I mean, he did that like 3 times. He just came up and hugged me and gave me a kiss. And I was like, oh my God. But I can't stay here in Georgia. I can't stay here in Georgia. I'm sorry, I can't. The humidity is killing me. It's killing me. It was 85 degrees, and I could handle 85 degrees anywhere else in the world except for here or Florida. Or maybe down by where Alice lives, because it's so flippin' humid. If I go to the desert, it's 85 degrees. I listen to everybody say how hot it is, and I laugh my butt off because 85 degrees in a dry weather is pleasant, especially if the wind is blowing. Alice is she's in between Austin and Houston. She's down in Texas. The one that's in Arkansas is I'll get her name here in a minute. It does. This humidity here, it was 85 when we went to the Azalea Festival the other day, and I about died. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what city she lives in. I'm just gonna say in between Austin and Houston. Karen lives in Arkansas. Yeah. Dang it. But it's humid down where she's at. I stayed down at where did I stay when I was down there, Alice? At I want to say Cotton Patch, but it's not. Cracker Barrel. And it was cold, but it was nicer because it was humid. But when it's hot, it's nicer on the West Coast than it is on the East Coast. I hear all these snowbirds say, oh my God, it got up to 85 degrees today. Yeah. And I'm thinking, God, 85 here the other day almost killed me. 85 when I lived in Las Vegas was like a spring day. So the humidity has a whole lot to do with it. This weekend, I'm going to buy some salad stuff, and I'm going to start on not on a diet. I'm going to start eating better. Yeah, I mean, you guys say it was hot. It was 85, or Bear says it's hot. It's 85, but he's from Minnesota. You know, when I lived in Wisconsin, 85 or 90 degrees, I almost died. A 70-degree night almost killed me. But then I moved to Texas, and when it hit 70 degrees, I was happy as hell because it was so hot any other time. But you just can't. The humidity makes a difference. And I find I do better on the West Coast than I do on the East Coast. And you know, I'm probably gonna miss Margie and Jeff next year because they may winter on the East Coast, and I might could do it during the winter. Sweet onion dressing. Dang. I'll bet you that was fantastic. Where'd you buy it at, Margie? Thank God for Cracker Barrel. I think I'm going to pay one more month here to get my stuff together, and then I'm going to start boondocking again because I can't. This money is killing me. I hate to keep bringing that up, but it is cheap though, because with electricity at the other place I was paying almost $500 a month. Here I'm paying $435. Hey, party time, welcome. Or should I say non-party time? Well, yeah, send me a picture of it. Welcome back. How you doing? PJ, I think I'm going to start my own tribe. I'm not going to hook up with the tribe. I think I'm just going to gather people along the way. Sorry, I'll do this over here because party time quit partying. I'm doing okay, party time. I'm getting to see the family, and that makes me happy. I mean, I did warn them next year they would not see their mother until after April 15th. Only thing is, those rattlesnakes are out. Have you run into any rattlesnakes, Barb? Margie? I'm glad you decided to come back to our little chat. We enjoyed having you here last time. No. I'm surprised the Nightbot didn't get you. Oh, you're a moderator. Margie just sent me another picture. Oh. Sunflower Crunch. That looks good, Margie. It's Dole. Okay. I will look for it here. Damn, my cigarette went out. Well, okay, I'm glad. Party time. I don't want to. But when I'm on the West Coast, okay, I'll look for it, Margie. Joyce, when I'm on the West Coast, wherever I landed, and everybody else seemed to land there too. I was, for about a month and a half, about a month, I was traveling with Minivan Mike. And then Margie came and visited, and Barb, the old farmer's wife, and Sharon and Sal. But I don't travel with anybody right now. Bubba Warbucks, I think he wants to he's planning on going back to Arizona next year. And Brian, he may retire, and Swamp Hick, he's gonna retire and I think in June, and he's gonna head out. So eventually, if we all meet up in Arizona somewhere, we might be able to travel together. And that's the way it is, Margie. I mean, the first event I ever went to was the van build, and that's where I met Margie. I met Barb online, and then I met her at the van build, and we've been friends ever since. And Scott and Terry and Aja and Camper Van Kevin and Camper Van Kevin can't remember my name, but he knows I got his mug. You want to go to van build? Well, that's cool. I'll see you there. Oh, are they traveling together? Whatever happened to I know Beach Cricket said that she was up by Lake Havasu. Graham Cracker. Have you run into Graham Cracker? Oh, so Graham Cracker is traveling with um, Beach Cricket. Okay. And you know who I miss most of all? I miss Tori and you and Barb. But this cane Dory gave me. She started inlaying wood. And then there's a drawing on this side to inlay wood, and I may inlay some rocks, cut some rocks and put them in there. Traveling with the Graham Cracker. Ah, okay. Okay. The van build was fun, but I promise you this year I will not park I will not next year, this year, I will not park by the main fire. Not happening. Not happening. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Joyce, honey. I was, Margie was right in back of me. Not in back of me, but on the side in front. And the main fire was in back of me to the left. And they partied till all hours. I'm parking. I'm not parking so far away, but I promise you I will not be right by the fire again. I follow Barb in. Barb parked. I parked. Then Aja blocked me in. And then Dory blocked me in. And then you parked behind Dory, catty corner, Margie. And then Camper Van Kevin and all of them, they parked on, and I couldn't move. And I was like, thump, 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 thump. It was, and I promised myself no more. That's why at the party hour, when I was in the desert, it didn't rain at the van build. We did have a good time, yes. It was a fun bunch. But that you had more fun than I did because I was just getting to know everybody. And well, the party hour was right next to the RTR. It rained at the RTR. But the day that it rained, Mike and I went into Lake Havasu and went to the London Bridge. And so we didn't really get the effect of the rain. It sprinkled twice. But then after that, it rained a few times. So much that the washes were full of grass. It didn't rain at the van build, though. As a matter of fact, it was so damn windy at the van build, you could hardly stand up straight. I'm surprised they got most of the solar put on. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Margie, tell them the story about the oil change. And I swear to God, when we went to Lake Havasu, it wasn't that green. And when we came back, it was greener than anything you've ever. It was like looking into pastures. Yes. The last day of the van build, Margie and Jeff were leaving. Margie can tell you. It's a story that I can't tell because it's. Yes, there was grass. Yes. I think that's the day Scott and Terry got mad at me because I woke them up to try and get a oil filter wrench from them. And Scott didn't get to bed till 5, and I didn't know that. Okay. So they were at a certain amount of miles on their on their RV, and Margie sent Jeff into town to get oil because she didn't want to drive any further without changing the oil. So some men, and I'm not saying Jeff or anything else, but I'm saying, I've had oil in my, I got, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so while Jeff went to go get the oil in the oil filter, Randy went under there and emptied all the oil out of the RV and took off the oil filter. So by the time Jeff got back with the oil, because he had to go into Parker, all the oil was out of the vehicle, so he had no choice but to put the oil in and do the oil change and put the new filter on. It was the last day of the van build. Yeah, you did. You thought it would be real cool, but you were scared to death that he wasn't going to change it until another date. So you made sure that the oil was gone before he got back. And Randy emptied all the oil and took the oil filter off. Did he ever find a wrench, or did he just eventually party time? Thank you for coming again. I'm sorry you're tired. Next time maybe you can join in. You have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Come back and see us again. Oh, that's right. He poked it with a screwdriver and then unscrewed it. So yeah, she very nicely talked Randy into there. And all you have to do is ask Aunt Randy for something and he'll do it for you. It was a good thing he was able to get a new one. Randy is awesome. So I remember the last day. Now, Randy was going to stay a few more days because it takes him a while to pack up the clam and all the cooking stuff. And he was putting a new floor in his trailer. But she talked him into while Jeff was in town. So she talked him into going under there and doing it. Not Scott, Margie, because they didn't have one. I have one somewhere. I just can't find it. And Scott and Terry, they said they didn't have one, and they very well might have one because Scott's a hands-on guy. It's just Scott was under the weather, and I didn't know that. So send Margie and Jeff an oil wrench. It wasn't. I remember it. So I went knocking on doors and asking for wrenches. Does anybody have an, and nobody had one. And I almost tore my basement apart looking for mine. which I hope I can find it because I've got to change the oil in my RV before I leave here. You can send Mommy and Clyde one too. They're only like $3.40 at Walmart. $3.99. Because nobody at the damn van build they were all van builded out. By the time that happened, was 2 weeks of work, work, work. And I don't know where mine is. Yeah, I'm at 181, Margie. But I don't go on live feeds like you do. And you've been hitting Randy's pretty good. So congratulations to you. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Mike 750. But I haven't been putting out videos. I've just been doing my live chats. Now the garbage bag guy, he subscribed to me the other day. Garbage bag fashion. And I think it's fantastic you hit 240 subs. I think, like I said, I think I got 181 or something. But I've got a whole bunch of footage. There was a time that Margie and I were neck to neck, but my subscriptions just stopped for some reason because no videos. And I don't, I went on Blind Views and got a couple of subscribers from him. And am I subscribed to you, Brian? I think I am. I'll check. I don't have anywhere near as many subscribers as I should have. Do you put up videos, PJ? I don't. I mean, I need to. I am going to do a review on the Della washing machine because I was very happy with it today. I said, congratulations on your 240. There was a time that we were neck to neck, but you're surpassing me by a whole bunch. Randy didn't hurt matters any. Plus, you've been putting videos out. I'm not burned out. I just I have a hard time. My thing is I would like to put words under mine, and I don't know how to do it. I need somebody to sit here with me and help me with the editing program. And then once I get that down pat, well, Randy is gangbusters, and he's one of those sweet talkers. Hang on one second. What goes in must come out. That's 3, and I can't put this beer can up there. All right. Will somebody please take care of that? I'll be right back. Thank you. Thank you, Alice. Whack-a-troll. Okay. Whacking trolls is your game, yes. I PJ, I don't know, but we had a troll attack one day and I had to give people wrenches just because. Oh, Joyce, good night, honey. Sleep well. And next time you come on, we'll talk about how your ventures are going. You don't talk much. And I know you said you're a wannabe vanner. Is Brian going? Good night, Brian. Sleep well, honey. Joyce, good night. Good night. Well, apparently you didn't block them. In 2 years. Fantastic. Well, if you need any advice, you just ask. Margie, just delete him. You did block him? Hi, Clyde. Okay. What's the matter? You uncomfortable? Go ahead, sweet pea. There you go. That's my boy. Yeah, you gotta. I am beautiful, but I don't understand why these people do that crap. I was just talking about a troll attack, and then all of a sudden, I don't know who the hell it was. So that's okay, Margie. You'll get the hang of it. Ask Alice; she'll give you lessons. Alice is a whack-a-troll heifer. She just. Mikey Mike was on here one day, and we had a couple of trolls, and they didn't even say 2 words, and I couldn't even read what they said. And bam, they were gone. Bam, they were gone. Bam, they were gone. And it was all by Alice. And Mikey Mike says, boy, she's playing a good game of whack-a-troll tonight. Well, Joyce, we'll talk more. And you have a blessed night. She's probably gone. But You just ban them from the channel. Yeah. Hide them from channel is what it is. And that's a ban, basically. If you time them out, 300 seconds is, I don't know how many minutes. Don't ask me to do math. But, oh God, there's my dog. I banged on the, yeah, you hide them from the channel. Alice will tell you. No, if you hide them from the channel, they can't see it. There was one or two. There you go. There you go. You got it. So now he won't be able to make. I clapped and my dog came out and thought it was for him. Hello, baby. Hello, Clyde. Yeah, okay. So that's you just no, they can't see what's going on. They're gone. Basically, you just banned them. Go. Go, baby. Go. We've had a bunch of weirdos in here. We had I think we've had people eaters, we've had serial kidnappers, we've had terrorists, we've had oh God, I can't even remember anymore. Look, I got free cable here. No lie, free cable. Well, no, it's not free. I pay for it with my rent. And I don't even have it hooked up yet. Okay. Well, Margie, thank you for whacking a troll. You have a wonderful night. Sleep well. And we'll see you again. Tell Jeff I said good night. One more, and then I'm. Oh, it's right here in the door. Okay. Night, Jeff. That's my boat. This is my boat. My home. I'm getting my brakes fixed from a reputable mechanic. Hello, Jose. How are you? Or Alberto. Good night, Jody. Sleep well, honey. It's me, what? I'm from all around. Where do you think I'm from? Okay. He's gone. Might be the same guy. I did. Go, go. You know, they can change names in a heartbeat, PJ. I lost quite a few subscribers due to um, fake names and fake people and stuff like that. Oh, minivan Mike. Damn, it's been such a long time since we've seen you. How you doing? Are you flooded out yet? I hope not. I hope you don't get flooded. Yeah, I've had a marriage proposal since you've been gone, and somebody hot for the Mummy and Clyde. Yeah, I've been watching the news. I mean, Nebraska, Iowa, uh, Minnesota. Yeah, damn, you missed the marriage proposal. I mean, Mike, I gave you a wrench to get rid of the damn trolls and you weren't here, but guess what? Alice handled it. And Margie. I'm sure the same troll will be back here in a minute. Alice is a ninja. She hits them and they don't even know it. Alice may not say a word for 2 hours. What boyfriend? What the hell are you talking about? I don't have a boyfriend. Which one? Oh, I think he got banned. So you're not going to see him. But this guy may have been the same guy. Oh, TDK. He was, after a while, he was after me and then he went after Kelly. He said he would fly down to where Kelly was at, no strings attached, and spend some time with her. I, I think it may have been me. I don't know. Yeah, but then he went to loving Kelly. And he said he would fly to. Oh, I gotta hang on. I gotta charge up my Bluetooth here. Oh, wait, wait for it. I screwed up. There it goes. Trying to get everything charged. Yeah, I don't know where you were, but I think it was me who finally cut him off. I think I was the only person with the capability at the time. I mean, he was talking real nice, and then all of a sudden, the weird came out. But that's what they do, you know. Has anybody heard from Grammy Debbie? You saw her somewhere? Not here. Hmm. She hasn't been back here in a while. I don't know if you've ever been on the chat when she's come in, PJ. She used to be a regular, but she doesn't come in here anymore. I Alice, I can't remember. No, it was a couple weeks ago, I think, when I was still in Texas. Time flies when you're having fun. I don't understand. Let me put this up here. We got 3 dead soldiers. She was at a truck stop, but I don't remember it being last week. I can't remember. Well, when you come in, when she comes in, we'll introduce you, PJ. She hasn't on the 14th of last month, maybe. I can't remember. Maybe it was the 4th. Was I on the 14th? Because it's the 19th. No. Good God. We went by Dairy Queen today. No, he was at Kelly's. Oh, okay. He was over at Kelly's um a couple days ago. Tomorrow is the first day of spring, or the 20th. And Dairy Queen is giving away free ice cream cones. for the first day of spring. I wish I wasn't lactose intolerant. I'd go to every Dairy Queen I could find. Or at least in Texas they are. Go ahead and brag about it, but it's not free, Mikey. You do your share of work in order to get it. You go to Dairy Queen and you don't have to work for the ice cream cone. 12 o'clock, midnight. And I went from 6 viewers to 3. So who's still here? Alice, Mike, PJ, and I think that's it, huh? Well, I'm glad you came back on. I miss you too. We were just talking about how you and I travel good together. I mean, you go your separate ways and you're alone after traveling with somebody or being with somebody, and it's just not the same. But we'll see you again soon sometime, I'm sure. I know I'm sure for you it's hard to sit tight after you were out traveling out and about and getting to see what you want to see. Okay, good night. Sleep well. Well, summer's coming. You can rent an RV and you and your wife can get out and about and check things out. I know Coco misses you. What I miss most of all is the campfires. Mike and his teepee. Where is Talladega? Oh, that's down here somewhere. Where's Talladega? Alabama. I'm not far from Alabama. Well, I gotta go Florida Panhandle, Alabama. Well, go. You guys will have a fun. That'll be fantastic. I can't wait to see the videos on that. I like Alabama and Mississippi and New Orleans. Well, you had your trip. But then again, you just started a new job. Just because it's a friend doesn't mean you can turn around and say, well, I'm going to take a week or two off going to Talladega to go see the races. That's not cool, even though it is a friend. That's taking advantage. Well, you sleep well, Mike, and we'll see you soon. And hello to whoever just joined us. Join in on the conversation. Everybody. Oh, yeah, you'll do fine because you want to save up that money, pay off your car, not your car, but your maintenance or whatever. So I understand that completely. Night, note night, and whoever else joined in. Hello to Mummy and Clyde. Oh, excuse me. Oh, somebody else popped in. And who might that be? I got Alice, I got wonderful PJ, and sweet Alice. I'm so glad I got to meet you, Alice. My goodness, excuse me again. Jose, hello, Jose. How are you? Who else has joined us? Because there's four more people here that aren't saying anything. PJ, are you up? I'm glad we met too, and I'm glad we went to Whataburger. I just wish I'd had a Jose again. Are you the same Jose that just got banned from the channel a while ago? Ah, no, you're not the same Jose. Well, where are you from, Jose? And what brought you to the channel? Well, if Mike left, it says there are 6 people on, and there's 3. PJ, are you okay? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me see who Jose is. He's from Dallas, Texas. He may know me. Just damn you and your popcorn. I've been trying to buy popcorn every time I go to Walmart. Where did he go? He was whack-a-trolled. Oh no, he wasn't. He was Nightbot. Got him. You're from. You doubt that. Okay, because I'm originally from Wisconsin, but I lived in Dallas area. Nightbot got him because why? Jose might be gone. Or somebody's gone. I had 6. Now we're down to 5. You doubt what? You doubt that I know you? Okay. I know quite a few Jose's from Dallas, Texas. Oh my goodness. People leaving because I called them out. Don't leave just because I said something to you. Well, welcome, Jose. Dallas, Texas is not my favorite city anymore. Oh my goodness, Clyde. Were you hot, sweetie pie? PJ's eating her popcorn and enjoying the show. You should have stayed on earlier. You missed the proposal from I can't even remember what his name is. Jose left, man. Oh no, there he is. Not on this. The proper way is not capital letters, all capital letters. In computer lingo, that means you're hollering if it's all capital letters. I have a thing called Nightbot that deletes messages. So eventually it'll get rid of you forever if you keep doing it. Because to in the computer world it's hollering. So you said Dallas, Texas in capital letters, and Nightbot said no. And in proper English, it's capital D, small ALLAS. Ooh, I'm getting a little chilly. So, how did you find this channel, Jose? Are you a van dweller, RV dweller, or are you just checking certain channels or live chats or what? We welcome anybody. I will tell you, We don't talk politics, we don't talk religion, and we don't talk hate on this channel. I hope you got a lot of butter on that popcorn, PJ, because I can taste it. There she goes again. There, I don't know what guilt-free popcorn is, but I almost bought a bag because I went I went by the popcorn aisle the other day and I couldn't find any dang old popcorn except for in a bag. And I want some I can put in my microwave. And what I really want is some Jiffy Pop. I think I'm gonna put that on my shopping list. Jiffy Pop popcorn. You know, even though I don't have that many subscribers, these people ought to send me free product. You were timed out by what was called a Nightbot. It's a robot program on my computer on this chat so people don't talk in caps all the time. Oh, num num. So it wasn't in, nobody on here timed you out. The Nightbot did. No, when I was in Clovis, New Mexico, um, Chris set the Nightbot up because we didn't want any prejudice or so there's certain words that can't be said and you will be timed out, and all caps means you're hollering, so you're automatically timed out for that. And I was going to get rid of it. Just Google it on your phone. And then you add it to your, and you have to talk to Chris about it because he put it on my computer. And he put words on there that if people say, they automatically get booted off the channel. There's quite a few that you get put in review that somebody's got to click. But that's what it's called, is Nightbot. And I think you can use it for your channel too. No, well, maybe it is. I don't know. Just Google Nightbot, and I think it's for. No, it's not on. It's not on all channels. My night is going fantastic. Thank you very much. How is your night going, Jose? But it's just an app is all it is. But if you there's certain words that can't be said on here or you will be put on a timeout or not a timeout, but for review. Um, and if nobody accepts your review, then it doesn't get shown. And there are quite a few words on there. You can say swear words, but certain words and not using caps. No, because in the computer world, caps means you're hollering, you're mad. Yeah, we did that too. Go, Clyde. Hang on, I gotta go. Come on. Come on, baby. There you go. That's my boy. But, if I ever put my grandbabies on video, which I doubt I ever will on YouTube, I will disable comments. But I don't want to have to review because if you put those words on the YouTube channel settings, then it puts it in for review. And I've had so many reviews that, I don't want the extra work. So the Nightbot takes care of that during the live chats anyway. There are certain words you can't say and you can't write in caps because that means you're hollering. It's rude. And but if you put those words, if you block those words, it puts it under review, and you either have to look at it and see what it is. And if you don't, every time you go on, it says, well, this is under review, this is under review. Oh, well, I missed my daughter till I came here to see her, and now I get to I get to see her, and I think she'll be devastated when I'm gone. By the way, she went to go see her father, who's been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he's been going through everyday chemotherapy. And she said he's doing real good. He went out to eat for the first time with them, which might not have been a wise idea because he's going through chemotherapy. And she needed me down here for a little while, but I think she's coming to the fact that life is life and you're handed a certain. Yeah, he lives down in Fort Myers, Florida. That's one of the reasons she came down here, was to be near him. But then he got diagnosed like overnight, and he's doing much better. And but they got rid of the tumors in his stomach, in his lymph nodes in his stomach, but it went to his bones. She wanted her mommy. Jose, Mike asked you, why are you missing your daughters? Where are they at? While he's answering the question, I'll say, yeah, but yeah, I lost my mother and father both to cancer, Jose. My mom when she was 40 years old and my dad when he was 58. So I can totally understand that. And as far as baby daddy goes, I hope he beats it. Um, but it's in his bones now, so I don't know. It moved from his stomach to his bones. So I don't know how it's going to end. But I'm here. My daughter's got me for a little while, and when I leave, we have Facebook Messenger or whatever, and we can talk that way. I'll always be a phone call away. And Jose, I don't know why you're not with your daughters. That's none of my damn business. But you miss your children when they're not around. PJ's there. PJ's just listening. Poor PJ was working. She missed our chat yesterday. I meant to answer your question. I meant to answer the comment on YouTube this afternoon, but I had to get ready. I was doing laundry. Hey, I got a washer. I was doing laundry. Ninja is there. Ninja is always there. She just doesn't type anything. She's going to come up with a ninja outfit. Watch. Alice doesn't like to talk. She sits back and she listens. And she may not say anything for an hour, and then somebody says something hilarious, and Alice will pop in. Yeah, I forgot to ask you, are you feeling any better? Well, we couldn't find a ninja emoji. That's the closest that we could get, or that she could get to emoji. She's been a ninja for the last year and a half, I think. I told you, Alice, I know you don't drink. Germany is a long way, but Florida isn't too far from where I'm at right now. I'm in Georgia, but it's not too far from you either, Jose. Honey, Alice, you have to have a hot toddy. Go get you one of those little shot glasses, heat you up some lemon juice, heat it up nice and hot, pour some of that whiskey in there, and chug it. You're retired. Not brandy, whiskey. She's in the South. You can't hardly buy brandy down here. Not like you're in Wisconsin. You're retired. Well, people are, did you retire from the military, or because a lot of people retire young from the military? Ooh, it's here. I'm sitting close up to the camera like a dumb fool. Okay, Mike, sleep well. Thank you for coming back again. Whoever else is on here, hello. Okay, just for you, PJ. Good night, Mike. Forrest Gump wave. Stay away from that flooding. The post office, Jose. You might know Mike. Here, post office. Post office. Mike is retired from the post office. I, that stopped him in his tracks. Oh. So talk post office, Mikey. Mike isn't going anywhere. So they got something in common. How many years were you with the post office, Mikey? Letter carrier. You were with 30 years with the post office. And how much with the military? You weren't, were you in the military? I think you were. I can't remember. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. Now I remember. Buck is Marine, you're Air Force, letter carrier. I gotta ask, Jose, how many times were you bit by dogs? I hate to say that. Well, it's a good thing you weren't a carrier. Are you in a warm climate? I'm not going to ask where you're at if you don't want to. Jose, were you in a warm climate? Mikey Mike is, or minivan Mike is up in a cold climate, and so is um PJ. No wonder you're so fascinated by the planes. 2 jets went by today, a couple times. I think they were the same jets. Automation clerk. I gotta ask you guys, how many letters to Santa did you have and where did they go? No, minivan Mike was in the Air Force and 30 years in the post office. You said you were in the Army and post office. Matter of fact, you don't get a lot of letters to Santa? I guess now they write them online. Okay, so Jose, you were a mailman and you were in the Army, and Mike worked in the automation department, whatever that is, and he was in the Air Force. So you two have a lot in common. You still eating that popcorn, PJ? Oh, you don't need to send pictures. Yeah, I see that on the news. Oh, you're eating popcorn again. I oh, I Jose, I always smile and I always try and laugh. I was laughing at PJ and her popcorn. I'm sure you did, Jose. I wasn't laughing anything about um the army. I was laughing at PJ and her popcorn. 28 years sorting letters. Holy mackerel. If you come to this channel, you got to understand me. I'm while I'm online, I'm a happy person. And I smile and laugh all the time. Okay, Mikey, sleep well. You have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time. We'll see. If you can't sleep, you'll be back. Well, we're not going to be on too much longer because we've been on 3.5 hours. There's 5 people online, and I know 4 people talking. So whoever the fifth one is, hello, join in on the conversation. Hang on. I'm going to reach into my refrigerator. Oh, this refrigerator is just way too convenient. I got dogs back here wanting to go to bed. My daughter wanted me to get up early in the morning and go to Macon to go see my son and look for apartments. Physically, I'm unable to go search for apartments. I told her she's on her own tomorrow. I think everything's charged up. Alice, I know you quit drinking, but I think you ought to have a hot toddy. That'll knock out whatever. Take some of that lemon juice that you bought, heat it up nice and hot, and pour a little bit of whiskey in there, and that'll knock it out. Mike says brandy, but I don't believe brandy. You can go to the liquor store and buy a little bottle about that big for like 99 cents. Buy a couple of them every night. Make yourself a. What was in my fridge? A cold beer. I live in an RV, a Class C, which is a mobile home. And when I say mobile, it's actually mobile. And my refrigerator is an older one. My refrigerator is broke and it's way over yonder. So I bought an apartment dorm fridge. See, so I can cool off so I can keep food in here instead of eating canned crap. And what was in the fridge was actual cold beer because it's late at night and I don't sleep very well. And I drink a few times a week, and when I drink, it's either vodka and lemonade, which I don't feel like. And tonight I bought a 6-pack of beer, and that's what I've been drinking is beer. So that's what was in the refrigerator. There is food in there, actually. My refrigerator in the RV broke, so I've been eating canned stuff that hasn't been good for me. So I bought meat and sausage and stuff like that, and um, so I've been eating a little better since I bought the dorm fridge. Yeah, I don't sleep good at all, and I have to take pills to help me even go to sleep. I tried the natural remedies, they don't work. Alcohol, it doesn't work. Um, but they gave me some medicine that calms my nerves, and that helps me sleep. I haven't taken it yet tonight, but it's been a while since I had any cold beer, so I bought some today. So, well, dang though, Alice, if I was there, I'd buy you some. Dang it. But I bought some smoked sausage that I've never had before. It's beef smoked sausage. And I forgot to get cabbage to make my cabbage and sausage. So I'll have to make. I've been having to rush to the store because I'm at my daughter's mercy with the car. And so when I get a chance to go, ginger is good, yeah. Jose, I have post-traumatic stress, but not from the same thing you have. But that's one of the reasons I can't sleep either. I've gone 48, 2.5 days without sleep. Um, and then when I go to sleep, it's nightmares. So if I was you, I would go see a doctor and get something to help you. Especially if you were in the army. Ginger is good. Do you have something to make chicken soup with? Make yourself some nice chicken soup with bones. The bones have got to be in there, though. Yes, he does, honey. Jose, he knows the difference between war and peace, and he knows the difference between right and wrong. If you read the Bible, we don't talk religion on here, but I am going to say this. If you read the Bible, he does say take up arms against evil, so we'll leave it at that. He does know the difference. So we got Alice, we got Popcorn PJ. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Popcorn PJ. And we got Jose. And it says there's 4 people on here. Who else is on here? Say hello to us. And Alice, if I was around, I could make you some chicken soup that would knock that crud right out of you. Ooh, look at how wrinkly I am. I guess I don't, that's not a good pose. Popcorn PJ, are you still with us or did you pass out? Okay, and I think I'm going to shut it down for the night too because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. I am not used to East Coast time. So whoever else is in here, Popcorn PJ, Ninja, Jose, I hope you find peace. Talk to somebody, it helps. Alice, sleep well. PJ may have fallen asleep because I haven't seen anything for her for a while. So I'm going to shut the stream down. It's almost 4 hours. Holy mackerel. Good night. Sleep well.